Anna was struggling so much in earlier versions with, did my parents really trust me? Why was I shut out? She still had questions she needed answers for, and I still find that fascinating, of something to explore. But we loved this idea that after Atta Holland, Elsa could give her a memory that would tell her how her parents felt about her.
I want to show you something.
Darling, I've been thinking. It might be time to tell Anna about Elsa. I can't bear keeping her shut out anymore. She's maturing now. She can be responsible.
It's not Anna I'm worried about. What if we let them get close again and the feelings are too much for Elsa? Joy brings her powers out as strongly as fear.
But if anyone can find a way to help her, it's Anna.
You may be right about that. There's not much that girl can't do.
Her love could hold up the world.
Lucky for the world. Okay. We'll tell her when we return.
Thank you so much for that.
They believed in you, Anna. And so do I.
So there was a time when we were exploring, as we look at finding the truth, the opposite of truth, which was lies. And there was this Old Norse myth about how the water Nokk, if it didn't see truth in you, it would drown you. And that was from one story, because the Nokk's in so many different kinds of stories. But we grabbed onto that. And when we were exploring this idea that Kristoff wasn't happy in Arendelle, we said, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be funny if the Nokk has to get him to confess?
Put him on the Nokk.
Ah, hello.
I think he's offering you a ride.
Oh, that's great. But, ladies first.
I think he clearly wants you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nokk, but, I'm good.
Are you afraid?
No. Afraid of what?
Afraid he won't see truth in your heart and he'll drown you?
Are you?
What? No, of course not.
Then get on.
Okay. Happy to. This'll be great. Anna.
What?
Whoa! Whoa!
See? I knew it would be fine. Kristoff!
I'm okay. I'm
Except for the part where his heart's full of lies, apparently.
You okay? You good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Except you're lying about something.
No, there's nothing. Nothing big anyway.
Well, how about you say it before he comes back?
Okay. I don't like soap pants.
Oh, that's okay. I prefer you in leather. Wait, that came out wrong. Anyway, so we're good.
Yeah.
So that's it?
That's it.
So there's a scene we called The Secret Room. We had this early on, and we had it for quite a few screenings. It was a hard one to let go of as well. And this was that the girls discover this secret room. Actually, Olaf discovers it, remember? And he thinks nothing of it and casually mentions it. And then,
Oh, that's right.
That's right, it was Olaf. Right. And they go into this secret room off of their parents' library. And in that, they realize their father has been studying magic. And then they realize it wasn't their father.
Look at all this. I'm looking. Magical arts. Dangers of dark magic. Father was studying magic. Ooh. Oh. He was studying me too.
Wait, what?
This is some sort of journal. I can find no record of a human with power like hers, but for the ancient myths with their tragic fates.
Wait a minute. This isn't Father's handwriting. It's Mother's.
Hey guys, meet the wind spirit!
The wind spirit. The wind is very important to Scandinavian culture.
Different wind spirits are an important part of the folklore, and we got really excited about that idea because in Frozen 1 it says in Let It Go, one with the wind and sky. What is this wind we're talking about? So having a lot of fun with the wind spirit.
The first time we're being introduced to this character is with Queen Idina, who you see in flashbacks in the forest of the North Eldra.
We knew we were going to have Anna and Elsa's parents in this, and we loved that Idina has a relationship with the wind spirit, and you got to really see how comfortable she is in nature. Get to see her playful spirit, which you can see really maybe where Anna gets it.
I love how there's so much thought put into every little beat of this character, and nobody settles for anything less than magic.
The wind's back. Delicious. I think I'll name you Gale.
I love that Gale. Starts off very ominous, but then becomes very sort of mischievous with our characters and wants to find out more about them. And technically, it's beautiful. It's a character that is basically invisible, and that was the challenge. We had to try to give Gale a personality. How do we give personality to something that's invisible? And so we decided that you will see it, whether it's picking up leaves or twigs, or even if it's just clothing or hair, you will sense that the wind is there. As Gale's playing with these elements and clothing, it gives you this personality. And as the story goes on, it actually sort of guides them a little bit and helps them towards solving some of the mysteries. When you first see the fire spirit, you don't even know that there's this little animal inside it. You just think it's a scary fire. So it's a big surprise to see the salamander. And that's what we love about that character.
Fire is this teeny tiny little salamander. And he's so cute and so just like, oh, look, a little salamander. I don't start any trouble. There's just a big fire comes out of this teeny tiny salamander. See, you can't judge a spirit by its cover.
They're all looking at us, aren't they?
And the fire spirit started from mythology. The reason it was a salamander is that when people threw logs on the fire, salamanders would run out, obviously because of the heat, and that's where they lived. And so they decided that the salamander was going to be the fire spirit. So we took off from that, and the salamander is very cute. As soon as we saw the design, we loved it.
That's like my first layer. Yeah, this is the part where I'll probably start to clean them up a little bit.
Kind of looks like it.
I also like drawing on paper. I feel like something slightly different that happens when you draw on paper.
Frozen 2 intro, take 1. Jennifer Lee, Chris Buck. Here we go.
Fun fact, there has never been a theatrical release of an animated sequel musical.
Wait, what?
Who's in the trivia? I am.
We've all kind of grown up together, and getting the opportunity to record the second one felt like a homecoming.
Some things never change.
I was thrilled to come back because there's so much of my heart in this character and in this movie.
Like the feel of your hand in mine.
I love all the music that I sing.
These days are precious, can't let them slip away.
Jonathan and Josh and I are theater people,
and they both have incredibly big hearts.
Come here.
So it's been really fun to get back together with them.
And I'm holding on tight to you.
Probably one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Me too.
Kristen Bell, she is the perfect Disney princess.
Me?
I mean, you can't look at her and not smile.
Totally.
That's a gift. When I was 10 years old, all of the Disney princesses I saw had really good posture and they always said the right thing, and that wasn't me at 10, and it's not me now.
You think I'm crazy?
I really wanted to represent a spunky girl who spoke too fast, spoke before she thought, but led with her heart and was kind of clumsy.
Okay, that's definitely not what I thought you were gonna say.
And real, and I think we really accomplished that.
Oh my goodness.
Now I turn around and fight.
I'm so excited. I actually get to sing in Frozen 2.
Right is left.
It's in a way kind of like Kristoff's Let It Go moment.
Do you hear that?
He's accompanied by singing reindeer, which makes complete sense.
And it is laugh out loud funny and very heartfelt in the way that those kind of over-the-top 80s ballads are. And that's what we talked a lot about when we were recording it. We wanted to acknowledge the humor of the song, but we also wanted it to be real and emotional and big because his feelings are big, which is also pretty amusing at the same time.
Did you know that water has passed through at least 4 humans and/or animals before us?
This will all make sense when I am older.
Olaf loves to call upon factoids that are both interesting but also irrelevant.
One of my favorite things that he says is that turtles breathe through their butts.
I'm not very comfortable with the idea of that.
And I think that's something everyone should know.
It very much is a real thing. I feel like nature should fix that.
Absolutely everything makes sense. This is fine.
Promise me we do this together, okay?
I promise.
Bet you're wondering why we're here. Elsa woke up the magical spirits and we were forced out of our kingdom. Now our only hope is to find the truth about the past, but we don't have a clue how to do that. Any questions?
Hey, guys!
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
That was epic.
I love happy endings.
Hey, Lisa here with a bonus animation behind the scenes movie fact. Now, did you know that the scene in Frozen where Elsa walks out of her ice palace took 132 hours, and that's more than 5 days to generate? And that's not including the time it took to draft, draw and create. Now remember to stay up to date on the latest movie releases by clicking below and on the side for more great content. And if you like my shirt, you can get one for yourself in the link in the description.